Hey, this is ABCDC The World, and I'm David. If you're a foodie, but you've never been to New Orleans, then you must go because you're really missing out. I think it is arguably the best food town I've visited in America. Not to say that the cities that I frequently visit, like San Francisco, Los Angeles, or New York City, don't have as many good restaurants, but these are really big cities and compared to New Orleans. In a relatively small space, there are so many amazing restaurants that I feel like New Orleans is really not somewhere you want to miss. So I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of them. Some of them are amazing, some of them are good, but none of them is disappointing. And here we go. The first one we visited the night we arrived was the Napoleon House because it's supposed to be a very popular restaurant. So even though we're visiting actually around Thanksgiving, which is a really good time, by the way, to visit New Orleans, there are just not that many people. The weather is very mild. Restaurants are a lot easier to get into. So I highly recommend if you want to do something that week instead of staying home. I think it's not a bad choice. So we enjoyed it anyways. So this restaurant is pretty well known not just for its food and ambiance and the Cajunness, but also just the fact that it's really old. It's been around for many, many decades. And walked in, sat down immediately, ordered a bunch of things, most of which are the typical Cajun food that you come to associate with New Orleans. And one of the things that is on the menu is a sandwich, so it's kind of weird to eat a sandwich at night, right? Well, not really, if it's really good. So that's what we did. There's that big, huge sandwich, and there are all these other things that are just pretty amazing. I think one of the things that people do say and maybe complain about New Orleans food is that it's relatively heavy. I think that's what makes them good. But you also want to beware of portion. So you don't want to order like too many similar taste or same thing like too many times, but you can do family style. Just about all the places we went to are totally fine if you share. So you just order a variety of things and have them serve them at the same time, and then you can share them. It actually takes the load off a little. And they're really good. Desserts, let's not get into desserts, all right? So I think the South in general, they know how to do desserts. After more walking around, it's almost midnight, but it's Eastern time, right? So we have Pacific time stomach, so we can still eat something. We just saw this well-known local chain fried chicken place. It would not be the last time that we have fried chicken in New Orleans. And the chicken was awesome. The chicken was marvelous. And wash it down with some beer. It's absolutely ridiculously enjoyable. Okay, the next morning, went to this place that is very, very famous for brunch. People waiting outside, even like I said, relatively a slow season. Again, a very historic restaurant, has a French name, and went in there, it's all packed. And it smelled really good. Too bad you can't smell through the video, but I'm telling you, the smell is just absolutely wonderful. One thing that foreign visitors often complain about America, which you and I may not notice because we live here, is that you go to different places, the food is kind of similar. It's true in a way, but every city, every region has its own cuisine. It just takes a little exploring. If you go to chain restaurants, of course, where you go is the same. But in a restaurant like this, like even though the menu items look similar to what we're used to, like waffles, crepe, pancakes, but there's also some southern selections that are just really nice, really cool, just can't enjoy it enough. It's just another marvelous meal. Okay, so this afternoon we just kind of have to go to Cafe Du Monde. That's where everyone goes. If you're a tourist in New Orleans, you got to come to this area. It's very nice to walk around, and then you work out a appetite for coffee and Beignets. It's usually pretty crowded, but you got to come in the right season, the right time. We waited for maybe like a few minutes before the table opened up, and someone came to take our order pretty much immediately. And according to what I heard, and also the friends that have visited, it's normal to wait here for like an hour. People like to sit down and enjoy their Beignet and coffee, I guess. Yeah, so we got ours and we like them. I think they're definitely not for everyone, especially the ones that are loaded with powdered sugar. Despite of this being obviously a tourist joint, I really enjoy the ambiance with all the music playing in the background and all the wait staff. Very hospitable, very nice and warm. This is actually Thanksgiving night, so we booked a restaurant a long time ago, like a month, and so make sure that we get a table at this one of the few nice restaurants that opens Thanksgiving night and doing a special. They have a special menu, which means that they don't actually have that many selections. That you just have to pick like your entree or something. It was a nice meal, but I wouldn't say it's the best meal that we had. A lot of the things taste like they were prepared in advance, which again, I don't blame them. It's Thanksgiving, right? But it's just a really awesome restaurant. Even with the reservation, we had to wait for like half an hour. But everything, all the foods were great, very southern. Wrap it up with bread pudding. Oh my goodness. The bread pudding here in this part of the country is really to die for. And also one thing special about this restaurant, another one with a lot of history, it looks like all the ones that we end up picking have at least 50, 60, 70 years behind them. A lot of black and white pictures. Celebrities have dined there in these joints, and the architecture, the colors, the whole decorations and ambience is just amazing. This is not just a food town, but it's where dining out is taken very seriously, and I love that. I came from a culture where we take eating seriously, so anyways. Okay, the next day had breakfast at a hotel, and come lunchtime, I don't know what led us to another fried chicken joint. I think it was in the neighborhood where all the well-known New Orleans grapes are. If you think it's crazy to visit a graveyard then or cemetery, then you got to go to New Orleans, because and the Catholics, they know how to do cemeteries. Alright, so this place is more like a restaurant instead of like a fast food place, but you still place your own order, and it's got a lot of interesting records on the wall. Checked out. Food here, again, it's just amazing. I know it may not be the healthiest meal ever, but fried chicken, fries, cornbread or biscuit, iced tea. Of course, being from California, our iced teas, not no sweetening. The fried chicken is just absolutely awesome. I don't even know what they do with them. People say like, oh, it's the buttermilk, it's the spices, it's whatever. But I'm just telling you, they're good. Actually, some of the best fried chicken I've had were in New Orleans and Latin America. Alright, so even the coleslaw is good. I'm always a coleslaw fan, but when you're not in the South, you could end up having some pretty bad coleslaw. You ask, like, how do you mess up coleslaw? Yes, impossible. So we actually went to a museum to just check out. It was a very famous art museum, popular with tourists and locals alike. It's in a park that is just gorgeous. I think it's obviously more humid here than California, so everything's so green, so lush, and in the middle of this big span of greenery or park, there's this gorgeous museum where you go in, and we sat in the cafeteria for a little bit. This is not like a cafeteria food kind of place. Everything served was just wonderful, very simple. Interesting enough, there was a sandwich that tastes like Vietnamese sandwich, so it turned out that it's their rendition of Vietnamese sandwich. And they also have some things like quiche, absolutely delicious salad with candy walnut. But overall, you know, you just can't go wrong eating in New Orleans. I'm sure there are places that would disappoint, but if you do your homework, you come here and you get a feel for the streets and the ambiance and popular restaurants. I'm telling you, all those that we went to, if there are people in it, they're good. Right, that's it for New Orleans. I wish I stayed there for longer to eat more, but I got more New Orleans travel videos to share with you. So be sure to subscribe. Thank you. See you later.